Hey guys, welcome to my weekly video where I post top 3 stocks that I'll be watching for swing trading every week. Here it is. The stock number 1 is CLSK. I'm watching CLSK because it's making a really nice pattern forming. So you notice here how the stock broke out with the very high volume, right? But at the same time it was already making higher lows, right? And then it was just moving average also catching up. So because of that, has made a really nice pattern. And now I'm looking for the stock to buy around as close as possible to this trend line. I kind of missed this. The stock did come back down and then went back up, and I missed it because we were trading other stocks. It's a different story. But if the stock does come back down and give me an entry price around here, around this 32, 33 level, I will be looking to jump in. And as long as the stock stays outside this trend, I'll stay in. If it comes back inside and it cannot get back above, I'll see how it looks. If it cannot get back above, I'll take out. And then I'm looking for a profit target around 45 to 50 area. So I'm looking for a nice big green candle like this. The reason why this CLSK did pop at the first place because one of the analysts upgraded the stock to $50 price target. So that's why I had a really nice one. So I'm looking for a momentum play on this. All right. Number second is Nvidia. So notice how Nvidia just looks a very simple chart. However, as soon as I draw this trend, boom, it was having this nice consolidation inside and then it broke out. Right now, the key thing is that once it broke out here at this area, notice how it came down and now it tested this trend line. Now it's staying above it. As long as it stays above it here, it's going to consolidate most likely for a few days, and boom, it's going to break out. The only thing that I do not like or is something that you want to make sure that you're careful of is that it has earnings coming up on 2/24, which is next week. And reason I said that because I personally don't hold during the earnings. So it could have a nice pre-earning run up, so you get in and then has a nice pre-earning run up, right? But I'm most likely not going to hold during the earnings just because it's earnings more like gamble. I don't know what the earnings going to be. If the earnings do come out really good and stock gaps up, it could easily gap up to 650 or 700, right? So it's a gamble, but it could be a good gamble. I'm not going to be personally taking it. It's just something that I don't do. But I might look to get in as close as here, around 575 area. Okay. Now next is Sun W. So Sun W, notice, had a really big push, about like 200-300%. And if you only knew the trade line, the trend breaks that we trade all the time, it had a perfect trend. And as soon as it broke out, look how it came down. And that's what by the way I mean that, it tested and stays above. I want to see it stay above this trend line. So you see how it came down and it tested it, right? And then it stayed above it and then had a massive push. So let's say you get in here. If you were watching it, if you missed, obviously if you missed it, let's say if you're not in Sun W right now and you missed it, but if you see a similar pattern next time again, what you want to see is when the stock breaks out at this area, it comes back down, right? It tested. What basically means is that all the buyers who bought it, they're watching this test. They're seeing, hey, if it tests and it holds, it doesn't come back down inside and it cannot get back above. If it stays outside, it's most likely going to go up. So all the buyers jump in here, and everybody who's short the stock, they have to cover because they know, okay, it's holding outside, which is a very bullish sign. So it's like a little tip here. All right. So and then you see you have massive push. But now notice here how the stock is pulling back, but it's pulling back and making another trend break. So it might take a few days for Sun W to just break out. However, look where it's coming down to. There's this nice consolidation in this area. So what happens when the stock breaks out? It usually comes down to a consolidation area before it breaks out again, if it does, right? So most likely the stock is going to come down around this area, which is a $13 area, and it tests it. If it holds and it puts a nice candle, like a hammer candle, like this red candle, you see like the opposite of it, a green candle, right, around this area, which is a good sign that stock people are interested in buying around this area. So watch for this area to hold, and then once it holds and it breaks out, it's going to have a nice push on the upside. Okay, but I'm going to be watching. I'm not going to be getting in. I might take a small position here. If you guys are not in the chat, I will let you guys know if I do take in our Discord channel. I will let you know if I take it or not. But I'm going to be watching and see how it performs here. Now, let's say if it does break, okay, the next support is this area, which is the area where it broke out from. You see this here, it broke out from. So that's the area, so it could come down to, okay? and then it break up. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm already prepared, and that's what you want to do. So if you want to, so there are two ways to play this. Either you buy here at the break, or you buy the close as possible to support area, this area or this area, okay? And you expect a break on the upside. All right, so that's about it, guys. So top 3 stocks. Make sure if you like it, I'll be posting these videos every week, and day trading and swing trading videos related to that. So more lessons coming up. Stay tuned. All right, take care. See you guys in the chat. Bye.